No. I said, are you ready? Then finally, it is time for the 43rd Bassmaster Classic Championship Sunday, presented by Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. Are you ready? Let's get ready to win! Who we got first on day?
Our first angler comes from Lake Havasu City, Arizona. Making welcome everyone, Dean Rojas.
Dean the Machine Rojas, an Elite Series assassin with 4 wins, holds the all-time record for the 5 biggest fish weighed in Bassmaster history, 45 pounds, 2 ounces. His last Elite Series win came in Toledo Bend just 2 seasons ago, and big fish like that are the reason that Dean runs fear down the spines of all competitors. Member of Team Skeeter and Team Yamaha, once again fishing on Championship Sunday at the 43rd Bassmaster Classic, presented by Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. Yesterday, had 28 pounds, 7 ounces. He's currently sitting in 12th place. He's got a 5-fish limit, looking for 14 to take the lead. 10 pounds, 11 ounces, moves into second place with 39 pounds, 2 ounces. Let me hear it for Dean the Machine Rojas. £39, 2 ounces, gonna finish your Bassmaster Classic, but rolling through those gates and hearing this place thundering, it's gotta drive you crazy.
You know, this is my 11th Classic, folks, and it never gets old, I promise you. And I just want to say thank you, Tulsa, Oklahoma, for bringing the Bassmasters Classic here. Thank you so much. You know, the hospitality has been absolutely wonderful. The people at Grove, everybody at the takeoff in the morning. Even when we come in the afternoons, there's over 1,000 people there, which was unheard of in previous classics and so forth. It's so fun to come to a new venue like this, and really showcase the fishing, and it's just been a wonderful week. And I want to thank a few people. I want to thank my wife, Renee, and my kids for all their support. And obviously, we couldn't do it without our sponsors. Skeeter, I've been with them my whole career. I started them when I was 20 years old, and they've been a fantastic boat company. And Yamaha, man, what a wonderful engine they build. That show motor, it's just phenomenal. It's just something that you're always gonna make it back, and that's for me, that's this total confidence. Power pole, Oakley, Big Bite Baits, Spro Gamakatsu. But I want to say a special thanks to Quantum Fishing here at Zebco, and they're home based here in Zebco, here in Tulsa. Bob Bagby and the guys, he hired me about 22 years ago. He was my very first sponsor, and it's so nice to come back here to Tulsa and see everybody again. And it's been a magical week. And everybody, take a look at that Skeeter Yamaha boat over there. We're going to be raffling that off. Go to gandermountain.com. Dean Rojas's tour boat will be given away to some lucky fan later on this year. So log in. It's free to do it. You can do it as many times as you want, and you can be in a boat you'll see on tour all this year. But again, thank you so much, Tulsa, Oklahoma. I can't wait to come back, and thank you for your hospitality. Thank you.
Let's roll with the next angler. He is ready to roll in right now. He hails from Knoxville, Tennessee. Here's Devoe.
Biffle, a 2011 Toyota Trucks All-Star, 2011 Bassmaster Elite Series Rookie of the Year. Backed it up with a second place finish in our Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year race last year, and has not looked back. 2 years on tour, never outside of third place in our Angler of the Year standings. And I'm going to tell you, this guy is going to be around for a long, long time. He can flat out catch him. Currently sitting in 18th place with 26 pounds, 12 ounces. He's got 5 fish, looking for 16.9 to take the lead. 13 pounds, 10 ounces in second place, Knoxville, Tennessee's Devoe. £40, 6 ounces, sitting in second place currently. So going to walk away from here with another good finish at the Bassmaster Classic and move on to the Elite Series. You got to be looking forward to that.
Oh, I definitely am. You know, I was really happy with my day today. I got to say hi to my family up there, and Abby, I can hear you hollering. But I got to say a big thanks to my family for having me here, and all my sponsors, man. I've got the best sponsors in this industry in every category imaginable for an angler. But most of all, I got to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for just keeping me safe and everything He does.
2 years ago, you came to the Elite Series. You finished third for Angler of the Year. Last year, you finished second. What's the plan this year?
I actually finished fourth.
Oh, okay.
but well, I cut it in half. Fourth divided by 2 is 2. 2 divided by whatever half of 2 is 1.
There you go. Well, we want to wish you luck and thank you for being here at the Classic again.
I got one line I thought up today, just for this town for the way in, but this is one amazing lake, amazing fishery, 2 great towns, and thousands of the best fishing fans that there's ever been in this country.
Let's roll to the next angler that's bringing you in right now. Ladies and gentlemen, big warm welcome from Gonzales, Louisiana, Greg Hackney.
Here he is, the Hack Attack, a 3-time Bassmaster winner, 2009 Forest Wood Cup champion. Would love to add a Bassmaster Classic title to that resume. Hack Attack, one of those anglers that you know he will get that one of these years. Is this the year? Has 27 pounds, 5 ounces. He's got a 5-fish limit today. What's that?
I say I only need about 30 pounds. I'll be right there.
All right, well, that's good. You need 16 to take the lead right now. 12 pounds, 5 ounces, moves into third place with 39 pounds, 10 ounces. Hack, you're sitting in third place right now, going to drive out of here with a pretty good payday and look forward to the Elite Series this year.
You know, I fished pretty clean this week. I lost one big one yesterday. Other than that, I've caught all the fish that bit me. I basically just cranked a new bait from Strike King this week. It's a KVD 1.5 flat. It's just a squared off side of our 1.5. The main thing, I just want to thank my wife and all my children at home and support me, and without them, I couldn't do this. And she's been on me this week because I hadn't been thanking my sponsors, but that's the other thing. Without the sponsors that we have, B.A.S.'s sponsors, my sponsors, and everybody else's out there, this all wouldn't be possible. So we just really thank that, and for all the fans out here, and this was a great location. I know everybody talked about how cold it's been here this week, but really for a Classic champion, you need this kind of weather. You need some type, just to prove how good these guys really are. I mean, we've assembled the greatest field of fishermen that there's ever been, so you can tell, it doesn't matter how bad the weather gets, how bad the conditions, they always catch them. They always impress me. It's so incredible how they catch fish.
Well, you impress me at every tournament. We're looking forward to seeing you on the Elite Series.
Let's bring our next angler in. He is from Salem, Virginia. Ladies and gentlemen, how about it for John Kruse?
The Kruse missile, John Kruse, fishing his 7th Bassmaster Classic. Took a win a few years ago out in the West Coast on the Bassmaster Elite Series. Had a little extra time, so started his very own bait company, Missile Baits, last season. And he's been fishing them all across the country at 27 pounds, 5 ounces to start out his day today. He's got 3 fish. Let's move him up that leaderboard a little bit. 3 fish for 5 pounds, 7 ounces. Gonna move you into 7th place currently, but he is one of the 53 best in the world. Give him a round of applause. John, you're gonna drive away. I know you wanted to drive away with a trophy beside you, but being one of these 53 has gotta be commendable.
Definitely. If you're not out here on the last day, you don't have a chance at winning it. I had not caught a fish over 4 pounds since I've been here, so I went and fished a lot of different type of stuff today, and next thing I knew it was about 11 o'clock and I didn't have a fish in the boat, so I went back to where I caught them the last 2 days, and I thought, oh, I can put some fish in the boat real quick, and that didn't happen. Caught a couple, and so I just kind of scrambled around the rest of the day and never really figured it out, and that was what it was. The fish were changing a little bit, but man, this is a great leg. This is a great crowd. This is fantastic. I love coming to the Classic and seeing these huge crowds. That just lets me know that the sport is going the direction that we want it to go, Dave. And I want to say hi to my family. Say hi to Maya, my wife Sonia, and little Ivy, and Noah back home, and all the rest of my family and friends. Thanks for the support. I appreciate it, and thank you guys. Thank everybody for coming out.
We look forward to seeing you in the Elite Series.
Let's roll our next angler into the Coliseum right now. He is from Demopolis, Alabama. How about it, everyone, for Boyd Duquette?
A 5-gallon bucket of Boyd Duquette unloaded on the Elite Series. His first season making almost $1 million. He is the 2007 Bassmaster Classic champion, a feat only angler ever to win the Bassmaster Classic in his home state, a feat that a few anglers are trying to do here today. Boyd Duquette has done it in the past and would love to do it again. Had 26 pounds, 3 ounces to start out the day. He's got 3 fish today. 7 pounds, 15 ounces, gonna move into 7th place currently with 34 pounds, 2 ounces. Boyd, you qualified for this Classic with a big charge at the final event, and going to walk away from here with a decent season. Got to be looking forward to the Elite Series this year.
I'm very looking forward to it. I missed the Classic one time, and that was last year. And if you've ever been to one of these, you don't ever want to miss another one. I got to take a minute, and I want to thank Triton and Mercury. Providing the products that keep us out here all year, Vicious Fishing. That's what allows us to do this week in and week out, year in and year out. I've had a great time since I was here. Grand's one of my favorite places to come. A lot of really serious tournament fishermen in this area. I knew we'd have a good tournament here, and we did. Look at all these folks out here. This is fantastic. So thank y'all so much for supporting us in bass fishing.
Well, we want to thank you for being part of it and look forward to seeing you this season.
Let's bring our next pro in, ladies and gentlemen. He is from Bella Vista, Arkansas. Make you welcome. Here comes Mike McCullough.
I knew you would get loud for him. He's a 6-time Bassmaster winner. Had a win here in 2006. That win gave him the title of the biggest winning margin in Elite Series history, and he's digging deep in that live well. Got a little something to show you, Tulsa. Make some noise for a Tulsa toad. McClelland went panning for some Grand Lake Classic gold today, and it looks like it worked out for McStick. 27 pounds, 7 ounces to start out the day. He's got 5 fish. As you guys saw, he's got 5 good ones. He's looking for 15 pounds, 14 ounces. 15-14 to take the Bassmaster Classic lead. Five very lively fish. 17 pounds, 14 ounces, a brand new leader, 6-time Bassmaster winner, Mike McClelland. Hold them high and hold them wide. You're leading the 43rd Bassmaster Classic, presented by Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. £45 and 5 ounces is your total. You are leading this whole deal, and what a charge on the final day.
Yeah, it definitely was a charge today, and I'll have to say I thought they were a little bit bigger than they were. I mean, I knew I had a big deficit to overcome, and it's just been a great day. I just, look back at yesterday and say, what if? But I just want to thank, first and foremost, the good Lord for giving myself and all the anglers, all the fans, a safe week this week. It's been awesome. This has been a great week. Like I said the other day, it's been a fantastic year with Cabela's and Geico coming on board my Stratus Mercury-powered boat. And tell you what, you said it when I walked up on stage, Mr. McStick. I really believe that the McStick should have won me a $500,000 this weekend, and I didn't make the right decisions yesterday is what it all boiled down to. When you only catch 9 pounds on Grand Lake, there's no way you're going to stay in competition, because this lake is by far one of the most phenomenal lakes in the Midwest. And like I said the other day, y'all cheer loud enough, maybe we'll come back to Tulsa every year.
Let's raise the BOK roof. What do you think, folks? Ladies and gentlemen, next angler in from Wagner, Oklahoma, Tommy Biffle.
Tommy Biffle fishing his 18th Bassmaster Classic, a 6-time Bassmaster winner, and one of the fan favorites in fantasy fishing coming into this event. But unfortunately, the weather wreaked havoc on so many of our 53 Bassmaster Classic qualifiers. Tommy Biffle came in today with 25 pounds, 15 ounces. Today, one fish, 3 pounds, 3 ounces, but hold it high. You gotta be proud to be one of our 53 best bass anglers in the universe. Let's hear it for him. He represents your great state all year long on the Bassmaster Elite Series. Tommy, back at the Bassmaster Classic, and I know the way you envisioned this was to be holding that trophy at the end of it. Not going to work out this time, but to be in your home state, to hear the noise being made here at the BOK Center, got to make you feel proud.
Yeah, it does. This is awesome. I knew it was going to be a packed house, and when we came to Grand Lake, it's going to be an awesome tournament. But Grand's such a good lake that anybody could win there. So if they go to Fort Gibson, I might be thinking that, but. It's just the deal who's going to get on them and who's going to catch them. It's an awesome lake. It's a great time of year to be there. So looking forward to coming back.
Looking forward to you've got the Bassmaster Elite Series ahead. Which one of those stops are you looking forward to the most?
Oh, just any of them. A lot of people say, do you have a favorite lake? What's your favorite lake? Mine's where they're biting at. I don't really have any favorite lakes anymore. I just like them all.
All right, well, we like watching you fish them. Let me hear it for Tommy Biffle.
Let's also make some noise for our next angler in. Ladies and gentlemen, he hails from Kalamazoo, Michigan, Jonathan Van Dam.
JVD fishing his first Bassmaster Classic via a win at the Bassmaster Elite Series, a Mystery Lake up in Green Bay, Wisconsin. That was his second Bassmaster win. His first one came from the Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Opens. He started out today with 26 pounds, 14 ounces. Today on Championship Sunday, bringing 2 fish across the stage. They are alive and well, going to be released to Grand Lake of the Cherokee. 4 pounds, 11 ounces. Gonna get 31 pounds, 9 ounces. Hold it high. Team Van Dam cheering for you. Johnny, I heard about a letter that you wrote when you were a little kid, about how you were dreaming about being a professional bass angler like your Uncle Kevin. Well, that dream is now a reality. You're a Bassmaster Classic qualifier, an Elite Series champion. How does it feel?
Oh, it's pretty awesome, pretty surreal, that's for sure. You know, it's, I guess I wrote that thing in the 4th grade, I think it was, and it said something about, you know, wanting to be a professional fisherman so I could come and fish the awesomest tournament ever. And I can tell you what, this here is the awesomest tournament there is.
You've had a huge support team here. We're seeing Team Van Dam shirts all over town. How much does that mean to you?
It definitely means a lot. You know, my whole family's here. Some of my friends from home, my college buddies, drove through a snowstorm to get here, drove all night, made it to the blast off that first morning. So it's pretty cool to have everybody here and have all that support. You know, my sponsors as well have been great. You know, my Triton Mercury ran great all week. I was throwing a Strike King KVD jerkbait on G Loomis 812 jerkbait rod, and I had a hold of a real big one today, one of those true Grand Lake Giants, about a 9-pounder, and got her right up to the boat, and it went down under, and you know, pulled the jerkbait free. You know, it's one of those things, nothing you can really do. You know.
Well, we appreciate having you at the Bassmaster Classic. I know you will be back. Let's hear it for Johnny Van Dam.
Let's make some noise for our next angler. We'll bring him in right now, ladies and gentlemen, from Houston, California, Ish Monroe.
Ish Monroe, a 4-time Bassmaster winner. Last win came last season on Lake Okeechobee, where he joined the Century Club. Biggest weight of the year with 108 pounds, 5 ounces. Shattered the competition there.
I got 5 little babies, but I don't even want to talk about the fishing. I want to talk about the fans that are out here. I want to thank all you guys for coming out here. You've made this the best classic so far. I got to thank the town of Tulsa, Grove. Everybody's been fantastic this week. It's been pretty fun and amazing. Hold up a couple fish here.
10 pounds, 7 ounces today. He's got 36 pounds, 8 ounces.
I got to thank all my sponsors. You know, I appreciate you guys for all the support out there, you know, throughout the years. Also want to thank, you know, Dick's Sporting Goods for being a presenting sponsor, Hard Rock, you know, for putting on a great event. You know, like I said, I'm hoping that the city of Tulsa gets us back here, you know, real soon, because this is an excellent event.
It has been an incredible classic, and it wouldn't be complete without you, but you have the Bassmaster Elite Series ahead this year. Tell me which lake you're looking forward to.
I'm looking forward to all of them. You know, Bass has done a great job with the schedule, going to a lot of different places, a lot of different venues. You know, Trip and the whole crew, you guys have done a great job. So I want to thank you guys, too, for getting us started off here at a great event and having a whole bunch of good ones all next year.
I'm looking forward to seeing you.
All right, let's bring our next angler in. Ladies and gentlemen, he is from Springville, Alabama. How about it for Randy Howell?
The winner of the inaugural E50, everybody howl for Randy Howell. Getting very, very close to winning an Elite Series event last year on Lake Oneida. Getting a bass bath there, digging deep in that Triton live well. Randy Howell runs around all year in that beautiful King's Home Mercury Triton and gives it away for charity. They raise money at the end of the season. Started this event with 26 pounds, 5 ounces. He's got 4 fish today, but 4 good ones. 14 pounds, 15 ounces for 4 fish, all the way up to third with 41 pounds, 4 ounces. Gonna weigh that for Carhartt Big Bass. Current Carhartt Big Bass leader, Mark Pierce, with 7 pounds, 4 ounces. That one's 5'3", not gonna take over Carhartt Big Bass, but Randy, incredible 4 fish today. What did you do?
Well, the last 2 days, as I said before, you know, when you run a Triton and Mercury, they run fast and fun, and I got that new Lowrance touch screen with dual mapping, and I couldn't figure out which side I wanted to fish on the lake. And I really run around too much. I stayed in one area today where I thought some bigger fish were and got some big bites. I just didn't get 5 like I needed to. It was a tough day still. I still frustrated with what practice was to what the tournament has been. Hasn't been real easy, but I'm glad to have a good showing today for King's Home and for all my sponsors, Livingston Lures, and all the people that support us all year. My wife, Robin, I love her. My boys right there, Laker and Oakley, and Lou Burdett, King's Home, they got the big heads. Show me them big heads, boys. I needed to win the tournament. Them things cost a lot, but I didn't win, so we'll save them for next year. But anyway, man, it's awesome to pull up at this arena and see people lined up all the way down the street to get in to watch the Bassmaster Classic. It's the most awesome show on earth, I think, and Tulsa and Grand Lake has been a great host. We're going to Birmingham, Alabama to fish Guntersville there close to home next year. Y'all all come back there because it's going to be just as fun as it is here. And let's see, Daiwa. Did I tell you about the new reels?
No, you have not.
They're awesome, all right? God bless. Thank y'all for coming.
All right, let's roll our next angler in. Ladies and gentlemen, he's from Jasper, Texas. How about a warm welcome for Todd Faircloth?
'Faircloth, a 3-time Bassmaster Elite Series champion. Took his last win last year at the Mississippi River Rumble in La Crosse, Wisconsin, a location we are going back to this year as part of our Elite Series tour, as all these anglers quest to get back to the Bassmaster Classic. Next year's location, of course, Guntersville, Alabama. Started out today with 26 pounds, 7 ounces. He's got a 5-fish limit. Let's get him up that leaderboard. 14 pounds, 14 ounces in third place with 41 pounds, 5 ounces for Todd Faircloth. .41 pounds, 5 ounces. A great classic for you. I know you wanted to win this deal, but another great finish here. You're so consistent, you know, tournament after tournament, you just seem to catch him everywhere. How do you do that?
Well, you know, I've had a great week this week, and I had a great career, and just want to thank everybody for being out here. You know, the fishing changed a lot over the last couple of days, and you know, the last 2 days I weighed in every one of my fish on a Strike King Bitsy Bug jig, a 1/4 ounce, and a brown color. You know, and the fish had backed way out. You know, I caught some of these fish as deep as probably 20 foot. So it changed, you know, and I was able to adapt with that. But you know, if you sped up, you couldn't get a bite. You just had to fish real slow, and I was using a Castaway Skeleton Series rod, real light, real sensitive rod, and it was really important in feeling those fish bite, because they'd bite that jig and then they'd blow it out if you didn't get them. But you know, I want to take this time to thank Skeeter and Yamaha. I've been with them my entire career, and there's not a better boat and motor on the market. And I want to thank all you fans for coming out and supporting us. And you know, you guys have been awesome this week at the lake in the morning when it's freezing. It's just been a great week, and just want to thank you guys.
Well, we want to thank you for being part of it and look forward to seeing you on the Elite Series. If you don't like loud noises, you may want to cover your ears because I think it's about to get very, very loud.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, crank it up. Here he comes out of Tulsa, Oklahoma, Edwin Evers.
E squared, a 7-time Bassmaster winner and a perennial Classic favorite. So many people talking about him coming into this Classic in his home state. Started out today with 26 pounds, 7 ounces, and unfortunately, an uncharacteristic tough day today. Just one fish, but he does this state proud all year long, representing you guys all across the country on the Bassmaster Elite Series. That one fish today, 2 pounds and an ounce, gonna finish the Bassmaster Classic with 28 pounds, 8 ounces. But tell me what's going through your mind when you go into here and you hear that eruption of noise from your home state.
Man, thank you. I don't know what to say, but man, I feel like I let you guys down. I promise you, I tried my hardest out there and did everything I could to try to win this tournament. And man, I just, you know, I got to pinch myself. You know, I want to get down about it. And you know, in the big realm of things, that you know, we got people fighting across the ocean for us to keep our freedom, and we got people fighting cancer all the time, and you know, people that are sick. And you know, I just try to remind myself I'm living a dream right here, and it's a blessing, and you know, just I'm sitting here doing what I always dreamed of doing as a little kid, and I'm very thankful to be doing that.
Well, you did not let anyone down. You do this state proud. Let me hear it one more time for E squared Edwin Evers.
Let's bring our next angler in, ladies and gentlemen. Make him welcome from Brookville, Indiana. Here comes Bill Lowen.
Bill Lowen, one of the most consistent pros on the Bassmaster Elite Series, hot off another incredible Elite Series campaign with a 9th place finish in our Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year race. $26 pounds, 8 ounces to start the day. Bill Lowen, a member of Team Skeeter Yamaha, is bringing us 5 fish. 26 pounds, 8 ounces to start of the day. 10 pounds even, gonna finish with 36 pounds, 8 ounces. Let me hear it for Bill Lowen. Sitting in 8th place currently, but you're a Bassmaster Classic qualifier once again.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome, isn't it? You know, this week has been really, really fun. You know, I don't think everybody realizes how good of a Lake Grand really is. And it didn't show its true colors because of the way the weather's set up. You know, this week in practice, I was fishing shallow, which that's probably hard to believe. And the big fish were really, really shallow before a storm came in. I thought it'd be easy to catch 18 to 20 pounds fishing, you know, shallower than 4 foot. And I was really excited because I was going to get to fish my style. You know, this week I spent most of my time cranking little handmade balsa baits, throwing an I'm a jerk bait. And my #1 bait this week was a Bill Lowen Tight Lines UV tube. I had a little deal in it by a company called Messu Baits. It's a really cool deal. And, you know, that was a big key for me this week. You know, I flipped a castaway rod with a Revo reel and 100% trilene fluorocarbon, and, you know, everything worked out great. I made it to the 3rd day. I'd like to thank all my sponsors, Skeeter, Yamaha, Buck Knives, Flambeau Outdoors, Rains Tungsten. I know I'm going to forget somebody, I'd love to thank my friends and my family. They're over here somewhere. Without them, I couldn't do it. Without all my sponsors, I couldn't do it. You know, and I'd like to say one more thing before I get off the stage. You know, everybody knows that Denny Brower's retired this year. And, you know, I can remember when I was a little kid saying I'm going to be like Denny Brower someday. And, you know, for the last couple years, him and I have been practice partners. And it's really cool to spend, you know, his end of his career with him as a practice partner. And if he's watching, Denny and Shirley, I just want to say we love you and we're going to miss you.
All right, let's bring our next angler in right now. Make him welcome, everyone. He is from DeWitt, Virginia. Here comes Joshua Swaggy.
Josh Swaggy fishing his first Bassmaster Classic, qualified through a win at the Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Northern Open. Sure happy to have him here, and I know he will be back, rolling through here in that beautiful Nitro Mercury package at 27 pounds, 12 ounces to start at the day. He's bringing us a 5-fish limit. Once again, on a day that many anglers are having a tough time, he finds 5 fish. 5 fish all alive, going to be released back in Grand Lake, the Cherokee, for you guys to catch for years and years to come. How does it feel to have chicks saying woo to you?
It feels pretty good.
9 pounds of 15 ounces, gonna finish with 37 pounds, 11 ounces. Let me hear it for in his first Bassmaster Classic, Josh Swaggy. First Bassmaster Classic, tell me about your experience.
I've had a great time. I had a good practice. I caught some really good fish. I'm kind of surprised I didn't get to bring any of them in, to be honest with you. I had some really decent days. I thought I could catch 16, 17 pounds a day.
Wow, that is incredible. But now that you've been here once, how badly do you want to get back here?
I want to come back every year.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing you. Who wants to see Josh back here?
I got to take a minute to thank everybody that makes this possible. First and foremost, my family, friends, and girlfriend. They support me through everything, thick and thin, don't matter how good or how bad it is. They're always behind me 100%. All my sponsors, Bass Pro Shops, Nitro, Mercury, Motor Guide, Stroh-Schneider Chevrolet, ABC Builder Supply, Quantum, Eco Pro Tungsten. I know I'm going to forget somebody. I forgot people yesterday. TH Marine. And anybody else that I forgot, I apologize. I'm really sorry. But I also got to thank another friend of mine at On the Line Crankbaits. He made me some handmade crankbaits to come down here with. I'm kind of disappointed I didn't get to throw them much, but thank you.
Thank you for being part of it, and we'll see you again.
All right, let's roll our next angler into the beautiful BOK. Here comes a young man from Lakeland, Florida. Make him welcome, everyone. This is Bobby Lane.
Bobby Lane, a former Bassmaster Elite Series Rookie of the Year, former Bassmaster Elite Series champion. $28 pounds, 15 ounces to start out the day. Backing it up with another 5-fish limit here today.
I'm holding up the spotted bass.
28 pounds, 15 ounces to start at the day. 5 fish, all alive. 9 pounds, 13 ounces. Give me a little love for big fish, Bobby Lane. 38 pounds, 12 ounces, currently sitting in 8th place. And your brother and you were talking about him doing the handoff to you. That's not going to work out, but we know you'll be back at the Bassmaster Classic, Guntersville next year, and the Elite Series ahead. You got to be looking forward to it.
I am, and it's been a true honor this year being the brother of the 2012 Bassmaster Classic champion. It was a great win for Chris Lane last year. Let's hear it for Chris Lane one time. He did a wonderful job this year. He's a true competitor, and you know, he had a tough go, but backed it up the second day. But you know, this week it definitely wasn't because I wasn't unprepared. I'm running a brand new boat, a 920 Phoenix this year. That thing is amazing. It's the fastest boat I know, but in rough water, it's great. It's the best fishing boat I've been in. Of course, it's powered with that Yamaha Show 250, and you know, the neat thing about Yamaha this year, we got a Show 150 now. So I mean, that's a hot motor. I'm dying to get one on a smaller boat, but couldn't do anything without spider wire. Fluorocarbon this week, man. I'm fishing rocks and docks and wood and flipping a jig a lot with some of the new Havoc baits on the back of it, and never lost a fish all week, you know, flipping. And that's of course, we make a great braid, but if you guys get a chance, check out the new spider wire fluorocarbon. It's an amazing stuff. And of course, I'm using Veritas rods and Abu Garcia, the new Revo Extreme. It is amazing. It's the lightest. You could fish for 3 weeks and still not know you got it in your hand. But thanks for everybody coming out to the weigh-ins in the morning. This has been one of the greatest classics I've been to in a long time. You guys were amazing, and look forward to seeing you soon.
We look forward to seeing you on the Elite Series.
Next pro to come in on our top 25 lineup today from Lyman, South Carolina. How about a round of applause for Marty Robinson?
Marty the Party Robinson here at his second Bassmaster Classic. Oh boy. Now you know why he is Marty the Party Robinson. $29 pounds and an ounce to start out the day. 4 fish today. Unfortunately, we can't talk to you. Used up all your time dancing. In his second Classic, 6 pounds, 11 ounces, gonna finish with 35 pounds, 12 ounces. Second Classic, and to drive into this arena never gets old.
No, it don't, man. And I tell you, this is a dancing crowd right here. I love it. I love it. I love everybody here, man. I've had a blast in Tulsa. It's an awesome place to have a classic. It was a great tournament. I really enjoyed myself. And, you know, the lake, this is an awesome lake full of big fish. We kind of hit it at probably the coldest time of the year. And, you know, if that water temperature comes up a few degrees, I mean, gosh, you could go out there and catch, you know, 50 a day. And, but, yeah, I had a great time. I just want to thank Castaway, my title sponsor. And, man, you couldn't ask for anything better than that Skeeter Yamaha combo. And every day when I say you can't have a party without your show, that's show spelled S-H-O, if y'all didn't get that. So, but, and I want to thank Luz and Zoom and Buckeye. I caught most of my fish this week on a Buckeye mop jig and a Buckeye finesse top jig. And, you know, I've just switched back and forth between those 2 baits, and I did throw a jerk bait a little bit. And, but after the first day, I had a good bite going the first day, and after the first day, my big fish never did bite again. I don't know if they left or if the cold weather just shut them down or what. But I had to scramble around today to get the 4 I had, and I caught, I think, 3 or 4 short fish. And over the last 2 days, that seems like that's all it was, just a short fish. But I want to thank the Darryl with Lawrence and all the service guys. That's right. He took my boat. I needed a transducer put in. He took my boat back to the shop. You know, I didn't want to have to make him do it in that 20-degree weather anyhow. But I just want to thank everybody in Tulsa. I mean, the party loves everybody here, baby.
You are the party. We're looking forward to seeing you at the Hard Rock tonight.
Let's bring our next angler in, ladies and gentlemen. He's from Wilkesboro.
Taught me all them bass moves.
Next angler from Wilkesboro, North Carolina. How about it for Tracy Adams?
Tracy Adams in his second Bassmaster Classic. Both those qualifications came for the Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Opens, and you can see Tracy Adams knows how to get some Grand Lake Giants right here. A member of Team Mercury, Team Nitro, and Team Bass Pro Shops, and a qualifier through the Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Open Series. $29 pounds, 6 ounces to start out your day. He's got 5 fish. Are we looking at a brand new leader? He needs 16 pounds even to take the lead. 29.6 to start at the day. 5 fish, all alive, looking for 16 pounds even. 15 pounds, 12 ounces. Give me a little love for Tracy Adams. So close in second place right now with 45 pounds, 2 ounces, but had a phenomenal week. Gonna weigh that for Carhartt Big Bass. 5 pounds even, not gonna take that over, but gotta have another great experience here at the Bassmaster Classic.
Yeah, I've had a ball. It's just been awesome all week. A little slow yesterday on the fishing, but that's the way it goes sometimes. But I'd like to thank Bass Pro Shop Nitro, man. That black Nitro going around here is bad. I'm telling you, that's the best boat I've ever owned. Cash and Rods, Mercury. Just like to thank all them, my family, my daughter Emma and my son Evan. I think they're watching on the internet, so I'll see you tomorrow. And my wife sitting over here.
We want to thank you for being here, and we sure hope to see you back here again real soon.
All right, you're going to know this next guy as well. Familiar face, ladies and gentlemen, from Gainesville, Florida. How about it for Shaw Grigsby?
Oh, golly, it's Shaw Grigsby, 9-time Bassmaster winner. Took a win 2 years ago to start out the season.
Didn't hold anybody.
Had 29 pounds, 8 ounces to start out the day. He's got a 5-fish limit. Looking for 15 pounds, 14 ounces to take the lead. Here at the 43rd Bassmaster Classic, presented by Hard Rock Hotel and Casino right here in beautiful Tulsa. 10 pounds, 8 ounces, not going to take the lead, but 7th place for the legendary Shaw Grigsby with 40 pounds even. A stadium full of fishing freaks, another Bassmaster Classic qualification, your 15th. I'm running around here seeing people with those Trocar big heads with your face on it. Life is good for Shaw Grigsby.
I love having blue eyes. I've never had blue eyes before, but that Trocar face is pretty cool, man. It's pretty neat. But anyway, I had a great time this week. You know, everything worked perfect, and you know, I just love driving that Triton with that Mercury. I don't think that Mercury Pro XS burned a full tank of gas the whole week, which was pretty awesome. But, you know, when it comes right down to it, you got to make the right decisions at the right time, and I just didn't quite get things going just right today, so I didn't have a giant stringer, didn't get a big bite, but, you know, it was still tremendous. I had a really neat deal going, though, today, and actually through the whole week, we've been running this Lowrance HDS. I got a new touchscreen 9, which is phenomenal. Hey, guys. Yeah, anyway, and they've been doing this mapping. Now, they've got this thing called Insight Genesis and Insights Mapping, but the Genesis deal is anybody in here can go map their own lake or get, you know, real detailed mapping of whatever lake you're fishing, and it's a pretty simple deal. So we've been running it. You can see exactly where I fished, the bottom hardness, softness, different details. But anyway, and you can actually log on. You might win a touchscreen HDS unit, which is really kind of cool. So anyway, that's a neat deal. And this week I caught them all on a Strike King jerkbait, the brand new KVD jerkbait, and then I fished a Menace Texas rigging it, and that was really what I caught my fish on, and throwing it on Seagar fluorocarbon Tatsu, which is just the strongest. I almost towed my boat off a rock pile because I almost had to crank the big motor to break it off. It was crazy. I wrapped it around my hand and couldn't do it, so I ended up just putting the troll motor on high and then running back to the back and jerking really, really hard to get it to break. And but I think that's about all I need to talk about, isn't it?
I think you got everybody.
I tried to put as much in there as possible, except for my great Quantum Exos that allowed me to feel every little strike, you know? Huh? Then Quantum's located right here. Where are my Quantum guys? There we go, got them right there. So,
well, I know Bryce, your family watching online.
You know, my daughter's watching right now. She's working. She's, you know, on I guess it's 10.5 or something, the floor that she works on there. Everybody's watching, and so it's pretty cool. And my grandson, who I miss dearly, but guess what, Bryce? I get to come home, and I'll see you Tuesday, okay? And we got a whole lot of wild hogs to go after when I get home.
All right, we're looking forward to seeing you in the Elite Series.
Let's roll our next angler into the beautiful BOK here from South Portland, Maine. How about it, folks, for Jonathan Carter?
Unbelievable story. Jonathan Carter, representing the Bass Nation, has done it in a big way. His regular job is a first grade teacher, and he is here at the Bassmaster Classic. Kids at his school cheering for him all week long, and you guys cheering for him. A first grade teacher representing the Bass Nation at the 43rd Bassmaster Classic. Started out the day with 29 pounds, 12 ounces. Currently sits in 23rd place. Has had 2 good days today. Fortunately, too short of a limit, just 3 fish. Let's see how much we can get him up that leaderboard. 6 pounds, 14 ounces with 36 pounds at 10 ounces. Give me a little love for Jonathan Carter. Bass Nation represents once again at the 43rd Bassmaster Classic, presented by Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. Wow, I know from the divisionals to the nationals and now here to the Bassmaster Classic. Tell me and tell everybody watching online, you know, how a regular everyday angler or a first grade teacher can stand on this stage.
It's a long road. You just got to work hard at it. It's a prayer I've been praying since I was like 7 years old, so I got to thank God for that because it just got answered this week. It's amazing. And you need a lot of help. The Maine Bass Federation Nation was amazing support. My sponsors, FreedomExpressUSA.com, Bass Cap Boats, Power Pole, Mercury, Gambler Lures, Kistler Rods. Everybody helped me out in some way, and it's hard to do, and I'm just very fortunate to be here.
Had an incredible week, and unfortunately on the final day it looks like ran out of fish a little bit. How were you catching your fish?
I caught every single fish on a Lucky Strike Rick Clun STX jerkbait this week. Didn't get a bite on anything else, so it was. I was fishing mostly up in the Elk River on a break from 1 to 6 feet, and then it tapered off into 12, and then I ran some pea gravel points down lake a little bit. That was it. I probably should have made some better decisions and gone down towards the dam a little more and ran some stuff I found in practice, but I got stubborn, so.
Well, being here once, does this satisfy your urge, or how bad do you want to get back here?
Absolutely. I want to be back here already for next year. I just told Kevin in the back that I'll probably spend the rest of my life and money trying to get back. So.
Well, we look forward to seeing you. Let me hear it for Jonathan Carter, Bass Nation members. We have weighed 19 pros. That means we have 6 more to go. Let's have a look at our leaderboard. Our leader right now from Bella Vista, Arkansas, Mike McClelland. Right behind him, 2-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, Tracy Adams. Give me a little love for Tracy Adams. I need you to shake this stadium for the gentleman who's led this event from day one. He is in 3rd place still, Cliff Pace. In 4th place, Todd Faircloth. In 5th place, Randy Howell. 6th, Devoe. 7th, Shaw Grigsby. 8th, Greg Hackney. 9th, Dean Rojas. And 10th, Big Fish of Bobby Lane. That is how our leaderboard sits right now. This event started with the 53 best bass anglers in the universe. After 2 days, we cut it down to 25. We have weighed 19, only 6 remain. Just 6 anglers with a chance to knock Mike McClelland off the top of the leaderboard. One of them, Mike McClelland, or one of them will be standing right here in just a few minutes and hoisting the most coveted trophy in fishing history, the Bassmaster Classic title, for the very first time in the town where the first Bass member was from, in the town where the first Bass Club was from, right here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Before we find out who wins $500,000, we're gonna find out who wins $100,000. Don Day, tell me about it.
I'd be more than happy to. Wouldn't it be great to see somebody win $100K right now? We're gonna call on, ladies and gentlemen, a 2-time Bassmaster Classic champion and a great television host as well, Hank Pucker, along with Andrew Marks and the young man who might win that $100K, Dan Ryder. Come on in, Hank.
Come on, Bassmaster Classic fans, make a little noise for Hank Parker. How are you doing, Hank? We are ready to get this party started.
Woo, boy, I tell you what, Tulsa, Oklahoma, you guys have showed out. What an awesome classic. Give yourselves a hand. That's awesome. All right, Dan, we're going to try to win $100,000. All you got to do is put it in that fish's mouth, and I know you can do it. You've been practicing. Are you ready?
I sure hope so. I'm going to give it my best shot.
Are you nervous?
No.
You're lying. All right, look, take a good look, and you see that little hole up there. That's what we want to land in, and it's worth $100,000.
$100,000.
All right, this is all brought to you by the world's #1 fishing line, Trilene. They've been my sponsor for over 30 years. So they're going to give you a check for $100,000. All you got to do is put it in the hole. Go for it, brother. Woo! Drum roll. Oh, he went left. Andrew, you let the guy last year cast. You gave him $25,000 on the next try. Will you do that again?
Let's give him another try.
All right, for $25,000, you're gonna get a second chance. How about that? We got you a second chance. You can get it off the camera stand. You got it. Everything looked good. You were just left. Here we go again. Drum roll once again. Get it perfect. Iron that fishing line. Here we go. Oh, off the bass. Well, it was an awesome try. And hey, guess what we're going to do? Now, this is from Andrew. This is from the guys at Troutling. We're going to give you $5,000 even though you missed. Woo! Hey, Earl. $5 grand. Hey, thank you. You guys are awesome. Tulsa, you rock, man. This is a great classic. Good job. Come on, brother.
$5,000 courtesy of the Berkeley Tri-Lane Cast for Cash. Let me hear it for Hank Parker and our $5,000 winner as they make their way around the arena. Hank Parker, twice a Bassmaster Classic champion. He's made this circle before. Our winner, $5,000. Make some noise for him as they exit the arena. Only at the Bassmaster Classic. Come out for a day, and due to the Berkeley Tri-Lane Cast for Cash, he missed twice, but still Berkeley gave him $5,000. That is a whole bunch of Berkeley Tri-Lane our winner Dan gets, and a coaching session with the one and only, the legendary Hank Parker, two-time Bassmaster Classic champion. Make some noise for them as they make their way around the arena. We are just moments away from the moment that you have all been waiting for. Once again, want to thank Berkeley Tri-Lane for the Berkeley Cast for Cash. And congratulate our $5,000 winner, Dan. The Berkeley crew firing some stuff out into the crowd. And our winner, Dan, with that beautiful Happy Gilmore check worth $5,000. Congratulations and thank you very much for the crew from Berkeley. An incredible contest, an incredible opportunity for our winner, Danny, $5,000, and the legendary Hank Parker. Hank Parker, a legend. He's a two-time Bassmaster Classic champion, but we are going to see another legend happen right here in just a few minutes. Our Super Six coming right up.
Hold it right there. The Minn Kota talent locks you onto a fishing spot with unmatched speed and stealth. And when Mother Nature tries to knock you off your mark, hit back with the strongest hold on the water. Talent, stand your ground.
2011 Bassmaster Classic champion, Kevin Van.
When I first started fishing, I was so lucky to fish from a nitro. It made a big difference for me. I could always count on my boat. Now, I can fish any boat I want. I still choose nitro.
Step up your fishing game in a Nitro Z7. Extreme performance, extreme fishability, extreme value.
If you're even thinking about a new boat, you've got to check out a nitro.
The Yamaha VMAX SHO. First it changed the game. Now it's set the standard. But don't take our word for it.
The whole shot was everything they said it was going to be. And we accelerated from like 50 miles an hour to 70, and it was like that. So fast, so quiet. I mean, you give it power, and it's just there. That thing right there is just bad. The whole shot on it, the second to none. Oh, yeah, it's for real.
Take a demo ride and feel the power yourself. You'll know why we call it the Game Changer.
Just outside of Memphis, a barbecue joint. Not the best known, just the best. The Germantown Commissary. The walls are cluttered with famous folks who've shared the secret. Where to find the best damn ribs south of the Mason-Dixon. Another secret we're sharing, Evan Williams Bourbon. This is the smooth stuff, the good stuff. Evan Williams, smooth bourbon, priced right. Spread the word.
A proud sponsor of B.A.S.S.
We invented the first bass boat in 1948, and we've been outrunning the competition ever since, one at a time. Our revolutionary hull design is unmatched, engineered to be the industry's strongest hull, backed by a lifetime warranty. We defined performance 65 years ago. It's in our name, it's in our heritage, and we continue to be right out front where we've always been. Visit SkeeterBoats.com and see what sets Skeeter apart from the rest.
Show us how you bass. Show us how you bass. Post your photos on Twitter or Instagram and use hashtag BigCatch.
Think you could win valuable prizes from Bassmaster? You can't know unless you enter, and entering is easy. Go to Bassmaster.com. Enter now for a chance to win a fishing trip with former Bassmaster Classic champ Mike Icicle at La Crosse, Wisconsin, plus Ike's gear from Berkeley, Abu Garcia, and Rapala, and a free seminar at Bass University. Win your greatest fishing fantasy with superstar Mike Icicle and get fishing gear for your own adventures. You, the winner of a valuable prize? Could be. All you have to do to get your shot is go to Bassmaster.com and enter today and every day. Hey, it could be you.
Welcome to the Inner Circle. Rotating coverage up to 300 feet gives you a detailed 360-degree view of structure, contour changes, and fish. So you can see them before they see you. Introducing 360 imaging, only from Hollywood.
In my world, it's got a growl.
In my world, it's got a purr.
It's about raw horsepower.
It's about refined horsepower.
It's about sipping the gas.
And catching more bass.
Give me the two-stroke direct injected Pro XS.
I'll take the supercharged Pro 4-stroke.
Either way,
you can't go wrong. So tell me,
what kind of pro are you?
Go to mercurymarine.com and take the online quiz to find the right pro for you.
When is a bass boat not just another bass boat? When it's a Triton, that's when. Triton bass boats are designed from the ground up for stability, safety, comfort, and fishability. All Triton bass boats are packed from bow to stern with exclusive features important to fishermen, whether you're a weekend angler or a touring professional. When you need a boat that's not just another bass boat, think Triton.
For more than 40 years, more folks have gotten more out of bass fishing by doing one simple thing: becoming a member of Bass. It's still the way to go. Join today and get all this. Free gear worth $50, including a Bass tackle bag and cap, a DVD with pro angler tips, plus our 51 best kept secrets. All that plus dozens of other great benefits and a year's worth of Bassmaster magazine. Unmatched for gear, techniques, destinations, and tournament stories. Over 500,000 Bass members will tell you. It's worth it. Join Bass today. The competition is fierce, and the prizes are huge. The only thing missing is you. Fantasy Fishing presented by Toyota. Sign up for free and face fans from across the nation. Win our grand prize, and you'll take home a Triton 18XS with a Mercury 150 Pro XS motor and Talent shallow water anchor system. Why just watch the Bassmaster Elite Series when you can win it? Sign up and pick your team today at BassmasterFantasy.com.
The number one question I'm asked is, how do you become a professional bass fisherman? For me, it was a lot of time in the water. It's the school of hard knocks. A lot of people don't think bass fishing is physical. You come out and do my job for a week, you tell me how physical it is. When you start fishing tournaments, you're gonna get beat down. But if you're tough and you're resilient, you're gonna keep pushing. And all of a sudden, you're gonna hoist that trophy. And I've done it once before and I'm ready to do it again because it feels really good.
Bassmaster. It's a fishing spot. Yeah, I know that.
Let's hear it for the final 6 Elite Series Assassins here at the 43rd Bassmaster Classic. Oh boy, what a cast of characters. Gonna be led in by a cool cat who has done this many, many times before. We have Cliff Pace. Twice he has been to the twice he has won in the Bassmaster, but he has been second in the Bassmaster Classic in 2008. He finished second twice last year. Is this his day to get it done? Look out, we've got Rathdrum, Idaho's Brandon Polinick. A crazy cast of characters. Of course, we have Hank Cherry, first Bassmaster Classic. He said he would never come to a classic. He had an opportunity to come check it out, to watch it, to sit in the stands. He said, nuh-uh, I'm never going to a classic until I'm fishing it. Well, he is fishing it, he is here, and he is part of our Super 6. We have, of course, Michael Iaconelli. And from Park Hill, Oklahoma, Jason Christie. Which one of these characters is gonna drive away out of this town with the Bassmaster Classic title beside them? It'll be one of these 6 or this next individual I'm bringing out. He is our current leader from Lake Bella Vista, Arkansas. 6-time Bassmaster winner, McStick Mike McClelland. Our current leader, you get to relax, sit down, and join us in the most coveted seat in bass fishing, our hot seat. Let me hear it for him. Lives just down the road. And you've won here before. Not just one, but when you won here, you set the all-time Bassmaster Elite Series record for the biggest win margin. How much would a Bassmaster Classic title mean to you in front of these crazy fishing freaks?
You know, it would mean everything. I mean, it would be the solidification of my career as a professional bass angler. I mean, I feel like I have a great amount of accomplishments, but to win here in front of these folks that cheered so hard at the Elite Series for me and followed me all week, it would be unbelievable.
Well, it would be unbelievable. And right here is what it's all about. So close, you can't touch it yet. You may get a shot here in a little bit, but we have 6 people who have something to say about that. Are you ready for me to bring them through? Let's bring through our first angler. He is a 7-time Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year, a 4-time Bassmaster Classic champion from Kalamazoo, Michigan, KVD, Kevin Van Dam. Fishing his 23rd Bassmaster Classic. He's a 20-time Bassmaster winner and a scary, scary sight for anybody sitting in that seat. Mike McClelland won here in 2006. KVD rolled up here in 2007 and got it done, digging deep in that nitro live well. Kevin Van Dam came to have some fun here at the 43rd Bassmaster Classic, presented by Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. The most feared angler in Elite Series history, KVD, trying to become the greatest classic champion of all time, with number 5 tied with legendary Rick Clunn. Came into today with 30 pounds, 14 ounces. Needs 14.8. One short of a limit. 10 pounds, 13 ounces. Kevin Van Dam is not going to pull it off this time, but yet again, he's part of our Super 6, and the living legend continues to storm on. I'm going to weigh that one for Carhartt Big Bass. Kevin, I got to ask you, after day number 1, I'm sure you had your sights set on that 5th title, but it just seemed the weather changed a little bit and the fishing changed. How long are you going to be kicking yourself for this deal?
Well, you know, every day is a learning experience. And, you know, I caught that one big one today, and I knew I had to find 5 like that, and I gave it everything that I had. I mean, I tried everything that I could think of to try to make it happen, and these fish are just different than any place that I've fished before. Usually when you get the sunshine like that in this more colored water, they'll come up and bite that jerk bait, and I just couldn't make it happen, or not very well. You know, the first day was unreal. You know, I caught a bunch of fish. Surely I said we'd be able to catch them every single day, and it just didn't work out. But, you know, that's why it's a Bassmasters Classic, and, you know, only the best guy that's going to figure it out all 3 days. You just can't have a bad day in the Classic, and you know, I just didn't get it done. So, but I appreciate all the fans. We had a lot of fun out there on the water. I mean, a lot of spectators out there watching us this week, and, you know, really courteous. You know, everybody's was really good to us out there on the water, and it was a lot of fun. You know, I've got a ton of family here. I've got a whole section here with Jonathan in the tournament this year, with all my friends and family that are here. I really appreciate all that support. We just, you know, all of us, we cannot do it without a good family, you know, backing at home. And, you know, my wife, Sherry, she does a heck of a job. My 2 boys, Jackson and Nicholas, I'm really proud of. That was their 16th birthday this week. So, you know, I really wanted to come here, and I thought I'd have a chance to win this thing this week, and I just didn't quite make the right decisions. But I would love, I'll tell you this, I would love to come back. This was a great week.
Before we let you go here, another top 10 finish in the Bassmaster Classic. How did you catch your fish? What were you catching them on?
Well, I caught all my fish this week on a Strike King KVD jerkbait. It's a signature jerkbait that just came out this year that I helped him design. And, you know, we just fishing it on, you know, kind of main lake or main creek points that have, you know, maybe a 45-degree angle chunk rock or some kind of ledge to it. And, you know, if you could have the wind pushing up on there, you know, the shad would get up on there, and those bass would just cruise around there. I mean, there's so many big bass in this lake. You know, the first day of the tournament, when the wind blew all day long, it was really easy. Yesterday, when it slicked off, it got real tough. Today, it was pretty slick. You know, the wind got a little bit this afternoon, but it just never really set up right again, you know, for what I was trying to do. I tried to make adjustments, and, you know, just you couldn't make it happen.
Well, when it comes to baseball, or basketball, you hear people say, I saw Michael Jordan play. When it comes to fishing, people will say in the future, I saw KVD fish. Let me hear it for them. If you thought it was loud right there, I think it's about to get very, very loud. This next angler is a 2-time Bassmaster winner. Both of those wins coming at the Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Opens last season. Fishing his first Bassmaster Classic from Park Hill, Oklahoma. Shake this stadium for Jason Christie. Jason Christie, one of the biggest Bassmaster Classic favorites in history. Everybody talking months ago said put his name on the trophy. It is done. Were they right? With fish like that, he may just win this fight. £31 5 ounces to start out this day. He's looking for 14-1. 14-1 gives you a Bassmaster Classic lead and takes you off of Mike McClellan's Christmas card list. 12 pounds, even not gonna do it, but that fin freak of nature deserves one more show. Hold it high, Jason Christie. Gonna weigh that for Carhartt Big Bass. Our overall Carhartt Big Bass is 7 pounds 4 ounces, but they may be Carhartt Big Bass of the day. 6 pounds 3 ounces, a brand new Carhartt Big Bass of the day. Make a little noise for Jason Christie once again. First Bassmaster Classic, and you got the opportunity to fish it in front of your hometown. What an experience, what an opportunity.
Yeah, this is pretty cool to say the least. You know, there's a lot of people in here, and I want to thank the city of Tulsa, everybody that drove from here and yonder to watch this. It's really cool. The spectator boats out there, you know, they were awesome. We had a lot of boats out, and you could tell there's a lot of fishing fans in the state of Oklahoma.
Well, there is a lot of fishing fans, and there is one very, very big stick, and that is you, my friend. You're going to be fishing the Elite Series. How bad do you want to get back to this classic? Next year, we're in Guntersville.
You know, I'm hooked now. You know, when I won the Open, David Walker walked up to me and said, "You made a mistake." He said, "You're going to want to get back every year once you've been to the Classic," and he was being honest. You know, once you've been here, you know, I'm going to do everything I can to get back next year, and hopefully we come back to Grove.
With a crowd like this, I can almost guarantee that. Real quick, before we let you go, tell me how you caught your fish this week.
You know, I caught all my fish, most of them on a Rogue. We got a new Rogue out. It's called a Perfect 10. I helped design it. It gets 13 foot. Caught some fish on that, caught some fish on a 5A. You know, I just got hooked on history. I didn't really fish the fish. I wanted to fish spots rather than history, but, you know, that's pretty much what I caught everything on. You know, I want to thank the Cherokee Nation. They sponsored this event, and they sponsored me, and I'm Cherokee, and I'm very proud to be. You know, one more thing. I missed a ball game last night, and it hurt my feelings pretty bad. And my daughter won the state championship, so I would like one time for everybody to applaud for her, because she's sitting up there.
Let me hear it.
You know, this week for me is a family event. You know, my parents came in and you know, cooked supper. I ate really good all week. It was just a special week, and I really enjoy it, and hopefully get back sometime.
Well, it's been a special week. You're a special angler, and we're looking forward to seeing you again. One more time for Jason Christie. That's 2 down. How are you feeling now?
I'm really starting to get nervous now because from what I saw on Bass Track anyway, these next 3 guys are the ones that I need to be threatened by for sure.
All right, well, you want me to bring them through?
Well, let's just end it here if we can.
Are you guys cool? You just want to go home? They won't do it. Let's bring through our next angler. Here he is from Maiden, North Carolina, fishing his first Bassmaster Classic. Said he would never go to a Bassmaster Classic until he was gonna fish one. Never sat in those seats. Said he wanted to stand on this stage. Well, he is about to do that. Has had an unbelievable week with 31 pounds, 12 ounces. Bring him up, Hank Cherry. Hank Cherry digging deep in that Skeeter Yamaha live well. And it looks like he has got a load. A big gulp by Mike McCullough in his first Bassmaster Classic. Never attended a Bassmaster Classic until he was fishing it. He's had a good day here today. 31 pounds, 12 ounces. He's got 5 fish, all alive, looking for 13-10. 17 pounds, 4 ounces. A brand new leader at the Bassmaster Classic. With that, we say goodbye to Mike McCullough and hello to Hank Cherry, leading the Bassmaster Classic with just 3 anglers left to go. Gonna weigh that for Carhartt Big Bass. See if he can take over that lead. You are leading this deal with 49 pounds even. And real quick, we're going to look at something here. We've all seen, you know, the astronomical moments at Bassmaster Classic events. Takahiro Mori in the last minutes. 15 minutes left to go. We got some video to look up. We're going to look up that video right now and see what happened with Hank Cherry. And you could tell me about it. We're going to listen in here.
That might be him. That might be him. Oh God, stay down. Oh God, stay down, stay down. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God, stay down. Please God, stay down. Stay down. Watch out. Stay down. Stay down. Oh, you big sucker, come here. Come here. Ain't ready yet. Ain't ready yet. Ain't ready yet, come on. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Get off rocks. Get off rocks. Come here. God!
That right there is a classic moment. The thrill of victory and the agony of angling. You can't even watch it. $49 pounds even, you are leading this deal, but I know that experience right there has got to hurt.
Yeah, it hurt pretty bad. I struggled all day to get bit. I caught too early. Just really couldn't find anything, and the wind picked up, and I went over to a couple bluff walls where I got one bite in practice. And last night it was kind of funny because Gerald he said, "Old Buck Cherry, sometimes you just got to put the troll motor down and go fishing." So I went over there and I pulled up on the first point and put the troll motor down. About second cast, I caught that one. I was almost 5 pounds. Turned around, saw a couple seagulls diving, saw some dead shad. So I just started running that stretch. It's about a half a mile stretch. I'd run it over and over and over. And unfortunately, that's not the only one that I lost. I had another one close to the boat. It's probably 5 pounds to come off. So they're probably going to cost me. But you know, there's worse things that I could be doing right now. I mean, I'm at the Bassmaster Classic. All these great people. That's all I can say about it.
You know, I know you can focus on that right now, but what I want you to focus on right now is that right over there. You are leading this deal with 49 pounds even. Just 3 anglers left to go. I want to say it. Hank Cherry leading the 43rd Bassmaster Classic. You want to stay there for as long as you can. The goal right here is to be standing here with just one other angler, and it's between you and them. But we've got a few others that have got a thing or two to say about that. This guy has hoisted that trophy before, back in 2003. He is a Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year from Pittsgrove, New Jersey. Go Ike for Mike Iconelli! Iconelli, a member of Team Toyota, would desperately love this title. Digging deep in that live well, it's got a little something to show you. Iconelli with some Grand Lake gold. Classic after classic, he is in the mix, and once again here this week, 35 pounds, 3 ounces. He's got a 5-fish limit, looking for 13-14. 13 pounds, 2 ounces. Iconelli in second place. Ike, I know that hurts, but classic after classic, big event after big event, you are always one of the finalists. How do you do it?
I love it, man. I tell you, since I was a little kid, I've been dreaming about this. It's my passion, it's my heart, it's my soul. There's nothing like this tournament. I tell you, I've been to a lot of classics. This is number 14 for me, and I've never seen a crowd and a fan base like we have here in Tulsa. I love it, man. It's awesome.
Going to be another incredible finish for you. You're sitting in second place. Tell me how you caught your fish.
You know, this week I did 2 things. I basically used power fishing and finesse fishing in a combination, you know. So on the power fishing side, like a lot of these guys, I used the jerk bait. I used the Rapala Husky jerk. And then I used a crankbait by Rapala called a scatter wrap. It's a brand new crankbait. The thing hunts, the thing searches, and those cold water lethargic fish, that triggers them. When I find an area, I'd go back, I'd throw a little finesse jig, and I'd throw a brand new grub by Havoc. It's called a beach shad. Under cold water conditions and picky bass, it was the deal this week.
Well, it has served you very well. 48 pounds, 5 ounces, Elite Series ahead. You got to be looking forward to that.
I'm excited. You know, I had a tough year last year. It was a very mediocre year. To start the season off this way, it's a good thing. And to have all my family here, my wife, and my whole extended family, my kids. It's great, man. This is a great family sport, and I love it.
We want to congratulate you for another incredible finish. Let me hear it for Iconelli. One down, 2 more to go. But this one is a superstar. 3 years ago, he appeared on this stage. People said, who is he? He's the Federation Nation National Champion. He won that in 2010. Showed up, he was in the Super 6. Been back to the Classic 3 times. Last year, won the Trocar Quest in Bull Shoals. And now, he is trying to win a Bassmaster Classic in only his 3rd year. 3 Classics. Give me a little love from Rathdrum, Idaho. Powerful Brandon Polinick. Rolling in his tricked out rigid industry Skeeter Yamaha. Is this the day that Brandon Polinick claims his title? Been close in the past. Dreamt of it since he was 8 years old. Dreams can come true. Powerful Brandon Polinick pounds them on Grand Lake. 36 pounds, 4 ounces. He's got 5 fish. He's looking for 12 pounds, 13 ounces. Looking for 12, 13. Five fish for this young superstar of the sport. Looking for 12 pounds, 13 ounces. I can feel his heart beating all the way over here. 15 pounds, 4 ounces. Brandon Polinick grabs the lead with 1 angler left to go. With that, we say goodbye to Hank Cherry, and we say hello to superstar, powerful Brandon Palaniuk. Pummels the competition on Grand Lake. Since you were 8 years old, you told me you were 8 years old, you saw your first Bassmaster Classic, a classic that Brian Kerschel won. We all saw that. You said, I want to do that. You have toppled every single quest that you have put in front of you. You won the Bass Nation National Championship in 2010. You qualified for the Elite Series. You backed that up with a win last season at the Trocar Quest in Bull Shoals. And now you are leading the Bassmaster Classic with one angler left to go. Tell me how it feels.
I really don't know. I mean, I do know, but there's a whole whirlwind of emotions going on in here. I'm trying to hold it back. I didn't know really how much I had today. You know, I knew I had somewhere between 14 and 15, and I caught them quick. I mean, it was a long day. You know, and by the end of it, I didn't think I had a shot. You know, in the morning I did. I caught them quick. I'd been catching a lot of my fish, throwing a Storm Twitch stick and a Rapala X-Rap jerkbait. And then I switched up yesterday, and I went to a Berkeley Havoc bottom hopper on a shaky head. And then today, I made another adjustment, and I ended up catching them on Storm Wigglewort this morning. Pretty much all in the same areas, you know, fishing the same pattern. But I mean, those 4 baits, man, I mean, between the last 3 days, might have won me a few dollars.
I can guarantee you, no matter what way this works out, you're getting a very good payday. I want to bring you over here to the most coveted seat in professional bass fishing, the hot seat. You're not going to be here long. Now, I want you to look over here. 3 years ago, when we met you, you spent your first season on the Bassmaster Elite Series. And where did you sleep?
Back of my truck.
You hold this baby over your head. I don't think you're slaying in the back of your truck anymore.
Here's the deal, Dave. I'm just too cheap. I guarantee you the Tundra Suites will always be a part of me. I mean, you can put $500,000 on it, but that's just the way I grew up. I mean, $500,000, it's a lot of money. I mean, it's life-changing, but that's still not enough. I mean, I can't just retire on $500,000, so I mean, I'll still be sleeping in the back of the Tundra Suites, guaranteed.
Well, if that's the case, maybe you'll have to mount this bad boy on the bumper, because I don't know where you'll keep it back there, but I got an angler who has a thing or two to say about that. No matter what way this works out, we are going to have a tremendous Bassmaster Classic champion. Both of these anglers equally deserving. This individual has been second here before, back in 2008. He has tasted it, been so close. Last season, took second twice on the Elite Series. He has won 2 Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Open events, but he would desperately love that major title. From Petal, Mississippi, give me a little bit of love for Game Face Cliff Pace. Good luck, brother. Cliff Pace had an incredible lead to start out the day. A 7-pound lead going into the final day of the Bassmaster Classic. He has led the first 2 days. Brandon, come on over here. I want you guys to get side by side. One of you guys is going to win this. He needs 8 pounds, 5 ounces. He only has 4 fish. This is going to be close. Looking for 8 pounds, 5 ounces. Looking for 8.5. He's got 4 fish, 1 short of a limit. 11 pounds, 8 ounces. Cliff Pace has done it. Game Face, Cliff Pace sets the pace and is your 2013 Bassmaster Classic champion. Get on your feet. Dreams do come true. You have done it. You have dreamt of this moment for so long. You were so close. In 2008, you saw another person hoist that trophy. You are not going to do that this time. You are going to hold that trophy over your head and join a league of legends, a league of Bassmaster Classic champions. Tell me how you feel.
You know, I really don't even know what to say. This is a goal for everybody that fishes out here, and it's truly a life-changing moment. And I mean, guys, this is a gift to me, and it's one I will never forget receiving. Thank y'all so much for all being here. This has been a great week. I've just had a really fortunate week and managed to get some key bites, and today is probably the hardest day I've ever spent in my boat in my life. It started off real good. I caught too early, and then I went for 6 hours without getting a bite. And I finally just went to a place and just settled down that I knew had some fish, and I had 2 hours left, and I just settled down and fished as slow as I could, and threw my little V&M football head jig around and got 2 of them to bite it, and I guess the rest will be history.
It is. We're going to make history right now. We're going to welcome our former Bassmaster Classic champion, last year's champion. Welcome Kruse Lane to do the handoff and make this official. Kruse Lane has been an incredible champion, but now we are going to have another incredible champion. Cliff Pace, get that trophy, and we're going to ask you to come right up here in the center. Kruse Lane knows how this works. Let's do the handoff and make it official. Let's blow the roof off this place. Your 2013 Bassmaster Classic champion, Game Face Cliff Pace. The 2013 Bassmaster Classic champion, Cliff Pace, has done it. Cliff Pace sets the pace and is officially the 2013 Bassmaster Classic champion, setting the pace from day one and not looking back. You have dreamed of this moment your entire life, but this moment does not come without the support system you have at home. I'm gonna bring her out right now. Bassmaster Classic champion, Cliff Pace. Brianna, your wife, how much does this mean to share this moment together?
Oh, it wouldn't be the same without her here. You know, unfortunately, she doesn't get to travel with me a tremendous amount, and you know, we're so busy at the events we fish that it honestly wouldn't really matter. You know, you normally spend about 5 hours a night in a hotel room, and so you know, it's special for her to get to come to the Classic. The Classic's always a special tournament, and you know, it's the pinnacle of the sport. And you know, for her to be here and my other friends and family, I've had people drive in from all over the place after yesterday's weigh-in, and then to be here. Hey, thanks to all y'all. Thanks to all the people that have helped put me on this stage. Sponsors, friends, family, all of you. No way I could do this without all those people behind me. And, you know, this is as much for y'all as it is for me. Thank you very much.
Put your arm around her, bro. I've never seen a girl shake that much. You are now married to a Bassmaster Classic champion. How does that feel?
Awesome.
All right, we are going to make this official and have you do the circle around the arena. I know you've dreamed of this day. Grab your trophy, get in there. Bassmaster Classic champion Cliff Pace has done it. As he makes his way around the arena, I want to hear lots and lots of noise. A champion has arrived. Cliff Pace, second before. Finally, #1 in 2013. Let me hear it for your 2013 Bassmaster Classic champion, Game Face Cliff Pace. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We've got one more ESPN TV taping with Tommy Sanders and Mark Zona. They will be joined by our brand new Bassmaster Classic champion, Cliff Pace, and he will be breaking down the action, telling you how he caught him, where he caught him, and just how much this momentous moment has changed his life. We want your help. We're going to let you down on the floor, jam into the center of this arena. Fill up that live well, and let's hear how Cliff Pace has done it, how he has joined a League of Legends. He is officially a Bassmaster Classic champion. Stick with us. Tommy Sanders and Mark Zona will be with Cliff Pace in just a minute. Keep it going, Tulsa. The 2013 Bassmaster Classic champion, Cliff Pace. Once again, Cliff Pace going to be joining Tommy Sanders and Mark Zona for another TV taping, our final TV segment. Make sure to stick with us and cheer on our classic champion as he breaks down the action. He tells you exactly how he got it done here on Grand Lake, the Cherokees. We want to ask everybody to make sure you make your way down to the floor. I don't care where you're sitting, we're going to let you down on the floor. I know they're opening it up at section 104. Go to section 104 if we can have some security's help getting our fishing fans down on the floor. Let's jam the live well. The more people we can get in there, the better. Fill it up and cheer on our brand new Bassmaster Classic champion, Cliff Pace, as he breaks down the action with Tommy Sanders and Mark Zona for ESPN2. Once again, stick with us. Make your way down to the live well, the center of the arena, where we'll be taping our final ESPN2 segment for Bassmaster TV. There they are, your hosts making their way up on the stage.
3 days in a row.
Mark Zona and Tommy Sanders.
Say it again. Tell him that. See how that works out.